Okay, we're gonna try this again. Take two. This is my garden, Thursday afternoon. Been working in the garden, doing a little bit. I had to hoe some grass. Here's my tomatoes that are taking off really good. Now you notice in the middle of the row here, I put some newspaper. I'm gonna come back with some more mulch on top of the newspaper. Only the problem is I ran out of newspaper. Here's my potatoes, my white and red potatoes. I'm also got some newspaper. For all you guys that are recycling newspaper, this is the way to go. We're gonna come back to these tomatoes and cage them so they'll grow up and be able to support themselves. This section here, well, I said we were gonna put sweet potatoes. Well, that plan's changed. Well, it wound up being corn. Got a lettuce patch over there that we're putting in. All right, back up here we have peppers. They're doing fairly good. They're doing okay, you know, need a little bit of water. Here's my squash. I never, and I'll tell you later on another occasion what's under this row also, but I've never had any problem growing these squash. It seems like these are nice, and they should be having squash in a week or two. Here's my row of lettuce, spinach, and kale. Now I do have some beans up. There's one. There's one. They're looking good. There's one. I think that's a little bit of mustard greens left over from last year sprouting too. There's some. Had a little problem. It seemed like all of them didn't come up. That's half of the row. Here's the other row of tomatoes that we planted. Oh, this is going to go on the bean poles. The wire is probably going to come down. Yeah, there's other rows of tomatoes and peppers. Peppers. I think peppers are needing some water. Yeah, that's them beans we just showed you. Let's see, here's the other half of the row. I ain't seeing nothing. There's supposed to be some beans down here too. I may have to replant. Yeah, there's my other row of potatoes. Looking good. Looking good. I mean, looking good, as Andy Griffin would say. Now, here's another mishap. I don't know whether maybe there's not enough rain or what, but nothing's come up on that row. Nothing. It's supposed to be cucumbers, I think. But yeah, I got some more spinach and lettuce coming up right here with some kale up in there. Yeah, and some places there's something missing. And there's something right there. If I can keep the camera on it. It's supposed to be squash. There's supposed to be some more coming up. Here we go. Yep. Yeah, well, there's a bean. That's what that row is supposed to be, a row of beans. Ever so often you don't see none. There's another squash. There's supposed to be a bean there because of the stick. I remember that. I put sticks where I put the beans. There's some beans. There's a bean. Now this row. Now what amazes me, them rows was planted first. Especially over there, that row's not coming up. Whoa, what is that? Look at there. There's one coming up on the whole row. Whole row, just one. Just one. Now let me get back to where we were. Yep, this row right here weren't planted at the same time as over there. Let me walk right through here. But I've got some sprouts coming up. Cucumbers. For those of you who don't know, the cucumber will climb. Got this fence here. But the thing about the cucumber, he ain't gonna reach up for that fence. You gotta pull him up and tag team him. Kind of tug at him. Now I've got some more things planted here on these rows. Just planted last week. We're not sprouting yet. I think we haven't had enough rain. It rained in some parts today, but I don't think it rained on this dry soil. As you see, been planted about a week, but nothing's coming up. Here's my common plants. They're getting there. I don't know when I'm gonna transplant them, but they're getting there. I know I'm gonna transplant some. But that's my garden for the day. Yeah, the projects I'm working on. I need to work on the next few days is getting those tomatoes caged up. Got to get them caged up. Finish covering my newspaper. I need some more newspaper. Yeah, them tomatoes down there, they need to be caged up, because they are growing. They have grown. Yeah, well, I'm not using no 10-10-10, I'll let you know that. I'm using something green, something to green this stuff up. Look right here, here's my fertilizer. Yep. Horse manure. Yep. And there's what you need right there. Keep them ants out of your garden. Just don't put it too close to your plants. But you don't want to be eating fire ant killer. But I do have some ants that keep boring around. I call it ant food. But yeah, we're going to get on this garden. And we're going, next time you see this garden, I hope there's some cages.